Hi.
Hey.
I heard you guys were open till 5.
Yeah, we are open until 5.
All right, so I have a few minutes left.
I don't know if it's up to her, but she's the one that has
Oh,
she keeps it, she locks up.
okay.
What are you looking for?
Hi, someone who is like probably the official, the guy. It looks like that's you.
I'm the president.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is John Lattimore.
Okay.
I'm from. I heard about you guys in the news a while ago.
Okay.
Maybe like I saw you in the news recently.
Okay.
There's like several black leaders.
Okay.
Doing a news conference, and I thought, well, if I've told everybody else, I probably should tell you guys too.
Okay.
Cover my bases.
Okay.
There's this idea I discovered 4 years ago. It's an idea that improves mankind significantly, substantially. It proves a valid point that all African Americans, white people, black people, all people have an incredible purpose. And the first step is to achieve that purpose is to improve ourselves. And I just wanted to share that somebody who's African American who lived in Madison discovered the idea to advance weightlifting. And this is the card I handed out to the engineering expo. And at the engineering expo, and it's the words. The card is cheap, but the words have purpose, the words have significance. And this is genuinely an incredible discovery that I haven't found. I mean, no one's acknowledging, but they say it without saying it. The silence I receive, the lack of disagreement that I receive, is like almost like saying you're right. And I wanted to give that card to you guys, just to let you know that somebody who's black, African American, did do something that supports you, that you stand for. And I think it would mean a lot to you to know that it's a huge accomplishment. And maybe you'll understand the words someday, and maybe you'll understand what it means. But when you do, you'll realize how much of I'm sorry, my lungs are being squeezed. But maybe one day or when you read it, you think about it, you'll say, hey, is this right? Is this true? And if so,
well, give me a chance to read it. And then I'll talk. What's your name?
My name is John Lattimore.
Okay, John.
Yes.
Good to meet you, man.
Yes, nice to meet you too. And your name is?
My name is Ruben Anthony.
Ruben Anthony.
Yeah.
And you're the president and CEO.
Yes, sir.
That is really. I'm happy I got a chance to meet you.
All right.
Thank you.
So where you from? You from around here?
I was born in Milwaukee, but I grew up in Madison.
Okay. What part? What area of Milwaukee?
Oh, it's just a hospital. As far as I lived there for 1 year, then my grandmother took over. And when I moved to Madison. So I lived on the west side of town mostly. In Madison. And I currently live on the same side of town.
All right. Well, looking forward to seeing your work, man.
Yeah, I hope this makes you guys feel good.
All right.
I really do.
Well, congratulations. I'll take a look at what you got here.
All right.
I'll be looking out, man.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Good luck with what you're trying to do.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Cover your bases. Cover your bases. So I did my job. They can't say I didn't care. I don't care about African Americans, or I didn't reach out to the black leaders. I mean, I shouldn't have to. It should be the other way around. That's usually what happens. You come up with a great idea, leaders go to you. Well, they tell you, they congratulate you. Yeah, I think that's how I've been raised to. Let's take a look at their leaders. So you got Ruben Anthony, Kayleen Kerr, R. Scott Gray. Who else? I don't know any of these African Americans. I don't know any of these people. I got to use labels. I hate that. But anyways, I don't know these people, but I'm pretty positive that when somebody accomplishes something, you usually congratulate them. And it's not usually the black, well, this is like backwards. From all of my experiences, you usually get congratulated by someone as soon as you do something that promotes, builds, or makes other people, improves your life or the lives of the people around you. So I did that, and I think there is something controlling or ulterior motive, something extensive, something that goes beyond the norm, that is preventing the like the usual way things play out. And I think everybody knows what that is. You could tell that I couldn't speak while I was standing in front of Ruben, but I can speak 1,000 words while typing. And I'm not stage fright. I have no stage fright. I've never had stage fright. I talk in front of people all the time. I talk to strangers. I'm not afraid of the stage. I'm not afraid to tell an idea I've had for 4 years to another person. So someone used an implant to stop me from explaining myself to Ruben and make me seem incompetent. But nevertheless, the card speaks for itself. And the card has incredible value. But I don't owe black people anything. Someone just told me in my ears, you owe black people. And if you had been nicer to black people, or if you owe black people a relationship. I don't owe black people a relationship. I don't know. They just said something like, now they just erased my memory. But they just told me that I don't have a relationship with black people. So I owe black people a relationship, and because I don't have, I won't pay up. I won't pay that relationship. I won't pay. I haven't paid for that relationship with the black community, then I shouldn't get congratulated by the black community. That's the gay community. There's a difference between the black community and the gay community. There's a huge difference, a big difference. And if all the leaders of the black community are gay men or women, then that's horrible. That's not normal, or that's not how your civilization should be represented, or that's not how an entire group of people should be represented by the gay community. We should not be represented by them as a whole. So anyways, my point is, I did my job. I really have regrets about it, because it's not supposed to work out like this. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to speak, give as much energy as possible, and then someone is going to hear that energy. It's going to find your energy and talk to you, or approach you, or speak to you, or say that you're absolutely right. You did a great job. And as from the black community, from the leaders of the black community, we want to say thank you. You made black people look, and it's a minor expression. It has no gravity. There's no real impression because of the color of your skin that makes a difference in your accomplishments. You can't make an impression in reality using the color of your skin. That's irrelevant. It's just something we use to distinguish each other. So it's a minor expression of an accomplishment to say that somebody who was black also advanced weightlifting so that mankind, men and women, could explore space and succeed and survive and be and live to reach the end of our journey. So that accomplishment was found, that energy, the idea, the intelligence, the discovery was made by somebody who is biologically, is in the black community or African American community. Although, like I say again, it makes no difference. It's a small thing. But nevertheless, it's true. It's still true. So I'm very excited and proud and ecstatic that small thing was actually done by a black person. I think there was a race to discover how to survive in space. And you know who did it? An African American man did it. I know it's small. It's a really small part of reality, or not even in reality. Well, it's not even makes an impression. It does not make an impression in reality. It makes zero difference the color of my skin. But if we were to exercise some freedoms, to exercise on our expressions or our feelings or our thoughts or our creative minds, people are going to explode. Well, African American people are going to explode with their expressions because a black guy discovered how to survive in space with longevity. So it don't really make a difference in reality. But Americans, humans are very expressive. So if they appreciate, I guess if events were to play out normally, black people would be very expressive right now about the reality of the discovery being made by someone who was black, and that discovery improved mankind's odds of survival substantially throughout space. It's made by a black guy, a poor black guy, an abused black child, and a criminal. I'm not really a criminal. The felonies on my record are illegal or false, but I have been in trouble before. So it's like one of the picture perfect example of an African Americans in America. Well, Africans in America. Well, an American, a black person raised in America, pretty much, who was challenged to be intelligent and challenged to improve and found a way to do so. So I think that speaks a lot through history, through our past, our present, and into our future. And in reality, humanity moves forward. So all people move forward. That's the impression I left. And that's the major part of the discovery. The only part of the discovery is that all people move forward. The minor part, which probably will get the most expressive perspective, the expressive view is going to take over the actual view perspective of reality, is that he was black. But yeah, so I came to the Urban League and I told them the truth. So it should cover my bases, even though wasn't supposed to have to do that. But I did against my conscience, against the reality we're supposed to live in. So I did it as an expression of like American history, the same thing everybody else does. Well, not everybody else does, but the expression that, what do you call that? When people do things and against that somebody else wants them to do. Or when people have to do things they know they're not supposed to do, or they know they shouldn't have to do. That expression, whatever that expression is, or that freedom is that is demanded by the people. I normally say, I should have said go fuck yourself, but I'm trying to focus. The expression that is normally avoided. the expression where you have to do something, like tell people should know that what you accomplish, whatever that expression is. I know it's historical, but it's less common than the usual. The usual is, as soon as you discover something, you tell a few people, everybody knows. That's the usual. And then the unusual, but it's also an expression of humanity, is when people are making you like approach other people with an idea. I don't know. I guess without this implant, I could explain myself very well. I could tell you what I'm trying to say, but with this implant, it is very difficult. So I guess you gotta be thoughtful or really intelligent to try to understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I am man, that sucks. But it's okay. It's not okay. It sucks that I was set with this that I did this. Well, because like I said, honestly, you're supposed to. It's not supposed to be this way. It is not supposed to be like this. So this is not reality. This is a freedom. Someone is exercising an expression, an uncommon expression on the entire world to force people to behave a certain way. So it's like an expression that controls people to get a certain outcome. There are lots of expressions that people give, and one of them is an expression of to get the outcome, a different outcome. What expression is that? Violence, intimidation, harassment, insults, lies, discouragement. All of those are expressions, and their expressions aren't just good things. Expressions can be bad things, and if someone's exercising a bunch of bad expressions, you turn reality into, or the expected norm, the norm, into something abnormal. So like a black guy who discovered advanced weightlifting, and the leaders of the black community not approaching that person and say, hey, congratulations, I heard about you, I heard what you did, and I know what you did, I understand the gravity of your actions, congratulations. But I think the leaders in the black community in Madison might be gay community members and gay leaders, and they don't congratulate people who aren't gay. So I think that's what I just experienced, or that's what I've been experiencing. Until I choose to have sex with gay people, I won't be congratulated by anybody. It's like coercion. Will you have sex with gay people in order to be congratulated? So what do you want so much that you're willing to have sex with a gay person to have it? Do you want your congratulations? Do you want your applause? Do you want your thank you? Do you want the tool to be built? Do you want those things? If you want those things so bad, would you have sex with a gay person to have those things? Will you not flirt with attractive looking white women forever? And if you don't, for the rest of your life, will you accept being called gay because you don't flirt with women that you can clearly recognize as gay women, and then be lied to, psychologically harassed, or hit with counterintelligence that if you don't want to have sex with a gay woman, you must be gay? Because I mean, they're telling you that she's still a woman, but that's not all she is. She's more than a woman. She practices a culture that contradicts your perspective. So my perspective. So I don't want to have sex with that type of person because it's going to affect my kids and me and my kids. I don't want to be harassed in the privacy of my home. I don't want my kids to have to join the gay community. I don't want bad things to happen. I don't want anything to happen to me or my kids that goes against my wishes, my free will, or the free will of my children. So not having sex with gay women or gay people is probably the best thing possible if you want your kids to grow up with freedom. To the freedom to choose or the freedom to not be cultured into or taught or abused or anything like that into having sex with gay people. But my opinion, they just told me this is why that dude didn't want to congratulate you, because you speak out against the gay community. But the gay community is interfering with my life. It's intimidating me, sexually harassing me, and encouraging me with subliminal, quick, suggestive facial features or quick, suggestive comments. Be gay, gay. He must be gay. If I don't flirt with women, he must be gay. But I can see that these girls, the only girls who say that are gay. So the girls are ignoring the fact that they're gay and telling me I'm gay because I won't flirt with them. But the reality is, she is gay. That's why I'm not flirting with her. But anyways, she likes it in her butt. Like, they demand that black men must like anal sex. But black men don't. And then she just said, we think you're gay. But being intelligent and being black, enjoying the things in life I enjoy, that doesn't make you gay. It's like a tool to control black men, to get them to be the same. If you don't want to be called gay or look gay or seem gay to the rest of the world, you have to be the typical black man. The baggy pants, baggy shoes, baggy clothes, the gangbanger, the guy who makes threats or looks violent, appears violent, the guy who has anal sex with girls, the guy who has sex with dudes. If you, on the low, secretly, somewhere in the hood is doing the things I just said, or in public pretending to be a tough guy, willing to go to jail, willing to beat people up, is stupid, didn't come to earth to learn anything, that type of black person is the black person they want me to be and not be called gay publicly. So if I act like that, if I mix those characteristics up between the public and my public life and private life, I'll escape harassment. So if I act like that, I won't be harassed in public. If I act like that in public and private, mix it up, I won't be harassed ever, sexually harassed or harassed in any way. But I also wouldn't be myself. So I wouldn't have the freedom to learn as much as I wanted to learn, or think as much as I wanted to think, or do the things I like to do. I would have to look, talk, and act like the regular black people you see everywhere else. And then the leaders of the black community will approach me and say, hey, yeah, we'll congratulate you, because you know what? The liars and the haters and the murderers and the sexual harassers and the intimidators all throughout the community support you, because you know what? You're gay. And they can have sex with you. So once they're able to have sex with you, we don't have to worry or feel threatened by them. And that's what, I guess, advanced weightlifting is supposed to give you, the density, the natural density to protect yourself from the worst injuries possible that mankind can throw at you. So instead of being afraid of society, you can stand up for what you believe in. That's what advanced weightlifting is for. So that the leaders can set their own pace, or set their own rules, or not rules, but believe in what they want to believe in. And if they think someone's a good person just because they're a good person, they can stand up and say, hey, I think that's a good person. And I don't care what anybody else says, or I don't care what anybody else does. And they have a force of nature standing within them, that protects them from anybody who retaliates or decides to exercise illegal authority, or do illegal things to them because they fought back or they stood up for something. So advanced weightlifting is supposed to give every man and woman on this planet the density, the strength, the stamina, the speed, the ability to heal, improved healing, so that you're not afraid to say what you want to say, or congratulate people you want to congratulate. That's what it's for.